Welcome, guys, to the Open Division round number 6. So we've been doing OD for 3 weeks right now. If you guys haven't been tuning on in, a lot of players doing the personal streams, as well as the official one on the CHTW channel. This time though, when you do want to cast a game, you do need permission from both of the teams, and it has to be mutual decision. So Zone 8 and Series Esport both wanting this one to happen. We are going to be starting things off on City Center right now. Going to be a best of 3 here in Oasis. And let's see what kind of meta we're going to be seeing into the OD. Interesting to note, the Batiste now is available for picking. So we might see some bunker compositions, especially looking at that Bastion already locked in by Zone 8. They are going to be entering to the left-hand side, and it is going to be a Bastion bunker comp here for the side of the Thai squad. On the flip side here for the red team, Serious Esport gonna be running that Batiste and Lucio with a 2-2-2. So a lot of damage right now from long range between the Batiste and the McCree. App Matrix gonna allow him to just pop heads and get these takedowns. Of course, the Lucio to enable the Reinhardt and the Zarya, but the heals not really too much in the scheme of things. On the flip side, the blue hand squad of Zone 8 running that triple support. Gonna be the Zen for the Discords, the Batiste for the I fields, as well as Infect XYZ, allowing them to reposition quickly. Speaking of reposition, Valvikes setting on up alongside Pokerface. I field in full effect. Encompassing 5. Chromie though and Inside Coffee losing both their eye fields, and she's gonna get a takedown onto one. And without the Immortality field, it is gonna be easy pickings for a Bastion all out in the open. Serious Esport able to take advantage and get that initial capture. Now the brawl in the hall right now. Cashaville trying to get on out, and here comes Cash looking for the punch, catches out Chromie, and he's gonna be a fender bender into that one. On the flip side, Pokerface trying to do the same, gonna be on that Doomfist, wants to go for Jun, juggling him around. The McCree gets caught in midair, gets taken down, and this is gonna be Zone 8 zoning them out, getting the flip. Ocarina with a very questionable sound barrier right there, trying to do it in midair. So this might be a swap here from the side of Serious Esport. They really didn't want to waste a ultimate like that, but it is what it is. They have to work with what they got still. They are close to the Graviton Surge though, and that is a big game changer into this fight. Stocky Boy on the flip side having the Self Shock available, and Zone 8 already backing on out to the opposite side, trying to get some space away from the Zarya. They're gonna go for the bomb. Will we see a counter grab? Self Destruct gonna get Ocarina, and Inside Coffee losing the eye field as well. Jun on the flip side priming that Deadeye, looking to lock on, catches out Snooksy Boy, but the eye field just putting so much effort and putting so much resource investment. Wow, because right now tag onto one. Graviton Surge there coming on out from Element, and in the flip side, Serious Esport gonna get the capture onto the point. Here comes Bavikes charging onto the right hand side. Cheese just juking his way to the bench, but he's gonna get still caught by Pokerface, keeping the most straight of all emotions. So Zone 8, in the end, able to just get these kills. A stagger on in from Okari right now. He wants to get as much progress as he can for his team. Inside Coffee facing off, has the Amp Matrix available. Meteor Strike there from Pokerface, gonna land straight to the point, crushing Ocarina's corpse as Hanamura gets that takedown. So the Doofus here, able to clean up again. Just going for the push all the way on the inside. Gonna try to catch out Jun, and here comes Kashyap still backing on out. Still, double Doomfist, double trouble between the two teams, using City Center as much as they can. This map renowned for having a lot of high ground, and Pokerface as well as Cash able to just swoop around right now, and they are out in front with their position exposed. Chromie booped up into the air, forced to use the Immortality field early. Here comes the Self-Destruct into the room, still catches out June, but Inside Coffee playing the Immortality field as well. Still not gonna be enough. 2 kills on the board, make that 3 here for Zone 8. And really, when you use the eye field away from the engagement side, it's not really gonna be too effective. Inside Coffee trying to use the jump jets to get away, not gonna happen. 2 ultimates now ready here for Zone 8, and they're looking really well for this next fight. It all depends now on Wavikes. He's trying to be sneaky. He wants to go for the charge while bouncing up and down. Now he's gonna go for the pin, slam into the wall, absolutely nothing done. And here comes Cash with a rollout onto the point. Element now to the floor. The Zarya, the first target. Beautiful target prioritization there from the side of Zone 8. They need to take care of the Graviton Surge first. Now 3 on the board here for the Thai squad. Looking for the Ocarina and his Lucio. Soundbar now being popped. The Batiste kept alive. Infect XYZ gonna do the same. And here comes the shots. Inside Coffee gonna get turned inside out. And in the end, it's Zone 8 taking that first tick, that first point on Oasis.
Score 1-0.
Into Gardens. If Zone 8 takes the win here on Gardens, they are gonna be taking the map. On the flip side, if it is gonna be Serious Esport, we will still go for another one. If City Center is next after Gardens, gotta reset map for University. Yes, gotta. Yeah, there you go. I think everything should be a-okay for both squads. Gonna be back into the action right now, just helping them out, of course, especially with these technical issues. Yeah. So back into the casting. For City Center, it was just a situation where Zone 8's able to zone out their opponents, and honestly, a little bit of a throw from Serious Esport. They used a number of ultimates where they shouldn't be using, and the engagements weren't really the best. So now they are going to swap things over. Going to be a Pharah Mercy here for the side of Serious Esport. On the flip side, Zone 8 going to be running the goats. When in doubt, let the goats roam and gets these takedowns. A 2-2-2 versus the 3-3. Let's see if Jun and Cash can actually get the frags in their favor. They do need to compensate for the lack of the 3-3. And Jun, Sonic Arrow, Prime spots out their opponents to the high ground. Sluxy Boy goes. Cash though with the first frag onto Infect XYZ, and that is a big hit. Without the Lucio, there is no mobility from the goats. You can see how slowly they move. And now Snuxy Boy trying to back on out. Sonic Arrow into play again. Poker Face quite low already. Unable to charge up most of the Graviton Surge ultimate charge. And here comes Cash still shooting into the Shisha room. Gonna be an initial capture here for Serious Esport as they do get to. So for Zone 8, not really the best engagement. The people with the ult charge on their side is going to be the Zenyatta and the Reinhardt. They do want to charge up Poker Face and his Grav as soon as possible. Poker Face really going to be the pedestal that Zone 8 is going to work on, and they are now going to go through the center trying to get their engagement to work. Cheese though in position again. Here comes Element out in front. The Reinhardt and Zarya isolate might be a little dangerous. Dragon Strike now to cut through, and Wavik is forced to back on out. Cash ready with the Rocket Barrage, looking to let it rain. Hanamura with an early Transcendence gonna allow the side of Zone 8 to go for the push. And now the chance is gone. Casheville knows this is gonna be his time to shine. 2 on the board though for the side of Zone 8. And in the end, it is gonna be the Goats roaming on in. Make that 3, just running them over. What is the strategy for Goats? Is you just go for the push and get the takedowns. Yeah, Kashev still holding on to that Rocket Barrage, unable to find the proper opening after the Transcendence. A little bit of time window wasted there for the side of Serious Esport. They should have just backed on out from the Transcendence in the first place, but they don't have the Lucio, so they are gonna be a little slower on their feet. Poker Face though on the high ground, Graviton Surge available. Here comes the bubble, as well as Vavicaz holding up that shield. Now the Zarya all alone down below, very dangerous because he doesn't have the personal barrier available. Graviton Surge now to suck in the Reinhardt and the Zarya, self-destruct in the back line, and we have a pin. She's gonna get caught in that one, so it might be a wheel of misfortune for the poor guy. Cash trying to stay alive, wants to go for the Zarya first, gonna boop away, but inside Coffee, oh no, that's a reset. That's a reset right there as Cash takes a dip. Poker Face taking care of inside Coffee. Another good engagement here for Zone 8, and they're looking to just dominate this map. Now this time they have the Shatter and it has Hanamura available, gonna be close to the Trance. What they want to do is not stack up their ultimates. They can go for an offensive push with their 2 ultimates ready to go. On the flip side, gonna be scary to try and charge on in, especially with the Rocket Barrage and its threat looming into this fight. Here comes a few more concussive shots. Rockets are being pelleted. The Nana Boost is available. Here comes the shatter from Wavicaz. Rocket Barrage though from the backhand side. And Cash able to get 2. finally, Serious Esports able to take advantage of their DPS line. 3 on the board for the side of the Singaporeans, and Poker Face under a lot of the rest. This time, Poker Face is trying to do as much damage as he can, trying to charge up that grab for the next fight. Snooksy Boy on the flip side, just stalling for time. And for Zone 8, if they reach around the 90 percentile mark, it should be a quick and easy flip for them for a victory. 93% right now. One last stagger. Chromie gonna be last to fall. Gonna get booped off by Cash after he wants to go for the reset. 95%, a good standing point here for Zone 8. They get the team wipe, and that will be the show here on Oasis. 4 ultimates already here for the side of Serious Esports. Gonna make that 5 as Cash so quick in getting the rocket barrage, especially against the goats. Grab the surge now to the corner, into the dragon. Soundbar used by Infect YZ. Where's the healing? Just not gonna be enough. Jun gonna get to, and when you use the Soundbar too early against the Grab Dragon, you won't be able to stay alive, and you do need something else to top you up. Maybe the rally to keep the sustain going. In the end though, Serious Esports now trying to hold on. They are out in front. They have 3 ultimates ready to go. Ocarina gonna be close to that nano boost. And here for the side of Zone 8, they only have the rally and the self-destruct to work with. So this might be the biggest bomb of Snooksy Boy and his life. Here comes the rally. They're coming on from the Daks side. Almost gets booped. Rocket Barrage now raining on down. But that's going to be Snooksy Boy just charging on in. He takes care of the Diva. But it is a noble sacrifice there as Snooksy Boy gonna get Element as well. No more Zarya into this game. Zone 8 with a beautiful push. Grab the search to try and suck in the Pharah. And they catch Cash. He's gonna fall. The only one left is inside Coffee. Will this be the game? Zone 8 booping the Mercy away, and that is gonna be the show. Zone 8 taking that one. Great round, great round. 1 point on the board here for Zone 8. So this is map number 2 out of 5. Here in Numbani, the high ground, very important for the first point. Very dangerous to actually try and go for a straightforward goats if your opponent has really good pelleting from above. The standard here on Numbani is you usually go for that dive composition. You displace your opponent, you take care of them on the high ground so they can't punish you later on. But it is what it is. We'll see what these two squads have as they want to go into Unity Plaza and beyond, into the museum. And yeah, just having this, there's something inside. It's like a... It used to be Doomfist Gauntlet, but since Doomfist took it back because he wants his hand back, he needed the hand, guys. He needs some help, and that was the show for the museum exhibit. Anyway, Zone 8. Gonna be playing a dive goats kind of composition. They have the Winston out in front. Snooksy Boy gonna be, of course, flanking him alongside with those dives. Poker Face gonna be on main DPS through the in. This 3-3. And on the flip side, Serious Esports, the thing I was saying a while ago, very dangerous to actually run a full Ryan composition when you wanna go straight to the point. But luckily for them, with Zone 8 running this dive goats instead, it does seem like if Serious Esports can get straight to the point, they will have a pretty significant advantage in brawling. They won't really have any respite though, because the high ground gonna be taken completely by Hanamura, Snooksy Boy, and Wavicaz when they need to go up and down. Zone 8 right now trying to get in position, looking for their opponents, but they don't realize they are just below, and the tremors are shaking as here comes Wavicaz as well as Snooksy Boy just diving on in. Chromie knows he has to brawl, and inside Coffee the first to fall. The Lucio out of position, and Effect XYZ able to take advantage, and in the end it is the dive goats taking care of business. They have the tactical advantage with the high ground. Hanamura can have a field day. No one is gonna bother him whatsoever. Zone 8 mopping that one up quickly. So for now, Serious Esports, as I was saying, gonna get hampered when they are gonna get pelleted from above. If they do force Zone 8 for a brawl straight on the point, they do win, but Hanamura will always want to stay on that high ground. So what they do have to do is force the Zenyatta down below. They can use the Diva to just displace Hanamura, and let's see if Element will be picking that one up. Snooksy Boy though out in front. Wapika is gonna be there as well. Prime Rage already available. Impressive stuff here from Zone 8. They're ready to go. And here comes the fist. King Kong Comet. King Kong go it. Wapika is with the triple. Just rampaging on the inside. And this is the jungle here for Wavicaz. This is the Winston showing everyone that he belongs in the concrete jungle. Gonna take care of Cash as he drops on down. Zone 8 able to mop the floor in that one. Just watch that one again. Beautiful primal rage there from Wavikes. Exactly what you want to do on the inside. Even chasing after the Zarya. He really wanted the frag. He wanted to get the kill. Maximize ult charge. And there you go. So Zone 8 again. Just rampaging around on the high ground. We are gonna have a Brigitte rally available here for Cheese, and maybe the Ataki squad can use this one to fruition. Jun just hammering away, has the shatter available, Graviton Surge there from Pokerface to just displace their opponents, and here comes the bomb from Snooksy Boy. They try to go for the grab bomb, but still, Serious Esport can back on out, a little sloppy in the execution, but here comes the counter bomb from the Singaporean squad. Cash gonna pop that grab, putting Hanamura all alone. Soundfire used by Infect XYZ, didn't really need to do so, could have saved it for the next fight. But Wavikes again, available with the prime range, just rampaging, gonna get 4, and Zone 8 in the end, after a multitude of ultimates, it is gonna be them holding on for dear life. A minute and 27 seconds remaining for Serious Esports, and they might want to change things up to a Dive Goats as well. Seeing Jun and Cash on the main tank as well as the Zarya, a little interesting to see, especially Jun on that Reinhardt, but it is what it is. Gonna have the rally available here for Chromie, and maybe he's gonna shine into the next fight. Beautiful shield bash jump to the other side, and Zone 8 in position for the next fight. A rally already popped, so this is gonna be Zone 8 trying to play the aggressor. They see them on the side of the corner, and it's gonna be the Diva as well as the Brigitte falling. Snooksy Boy making a big mistake, just getting booped off, but in the end still Zone 8 taking care of that one. That made me chuckle a bit, as yeah, that's Diva falling on down. Another successful defense here from Zone 8, and has really looked like a little bit of a stomp in terms of the composition. One last ride here for Serious Esport, and now they don't really have the opportunity to change. They want to go in with guns a-blazing and having some ultimates available, so Jun trying to charge up that shatter before the fight. Now straight through the center, no more shenanigans, gonna go for the rally early, and here we go with the Renhad squad in position. Looking for the tick, Pokerface though, Graviton Surge gonna suck them in. Ocarina first of all, 2-1 because on the opposite side, and here comes the bomb to force the red team back. Cash trying to keep the beam on, going to Pokerface. Chromie just going for the bash, looking for that stun. She's quite low. Element gonna get the max, and Hanamura gonna take one down. Infect XYZ though to the floor, and that's gonna be the Baby Diva getting some damage done. Snooksy Boy now brawling again. Chromie gonna get a double with the mace to the face. Cash Jab still gonna get dropped, and Zone 8 holding on for dear life. Beautiful defense here from the Blue Hand squad. It really goes to show the importance of the high ground here on Numbani. So one tick to rule them all, one tick to bind them. Zone 8 right now just needs one tick to take the victory, and we'll be able to get the 2-0 map lead. So our next map after this is gonna be of the Assault variant, I believe. So it might either be Paris. What else is in the map pool? I think Temple of Anubis is there as well. Yeah, it's Paris, Hanamura, and Temple of Anubis. So we'll see what map is gonna be up next, as we are gonna go for a potential quick and easy attack here from Zone 8. They are firing on all cylinders. Serious Esports looking like they had some fight on City Center a while ago in Oasis, but this time they're just rolling on over, and they do need to pick it up if they wanna get on the board. So just in case we do end up with a draw here on Numbani, we are gonna be moving on over to Ilios for our tiebreaker. In the meantime, we'll have dive composition again here for Zone 8. The dive goats, the dotes, the floats, whatever you want to call it. I've seen people call it dotes. I've seen people call it floats. Which one do you guys prefer? Because both of them do make sense. On the flip side, bunker composition here for the side of Serious Esports. And this might work out here on Numbani. The good thing though, for Zone 8, they are going to be able to contest the high ground directly with the dive on in. And the problem for Serious Esport is they never actually went for the stairs. They tried to do so the first time to take the high ground on the left hand side, but they were just fended off with a multitude of ultimates coming back and forth. But they never really contested the stairway. They never went on in, forced the Zenyatta to reposition on the opposite side. And now let's see if Cash can let it rip with that Bastion. Serious Esport on the high ground again. We have Jun with that Symmetra putting up some turrets. Looking for a target, a dive on in from Wavikes, and look at this! The tick almost taken as they go straight below that bastion. Element gonna drop immediately to the focus fire, but Cash is still able to take care of one. Now someone else has to drop, it is gonna be the D.Va. Where is the contest? Next on the board is gonna be June. She's gonna go for the quick little trip down below as well. And finally, configuration tap to go for the shots, but it just isn't enough. The bastion all alone gonna fall, and that is gonna be a minute capture in. Very smart play there from Zone 8. They knew the sight lines weren't there for the bastion. They took care of the D.Va with beautiful focus fire, and that was the show. We have a hamster there from Wavcast celebrating, even though we didn't even see the wrecking ball. So player of the game gonna go on over to Zone 8 and their Winston, and this was just completely dominant fashion from Wavcast, just brawling on, brawling off, and the Winston getting so much value. Zone 8 on the left-hand side, still gonna be on that first defense. On the flip side, we got Serious Esports trying to show on up today. I realize right now, the logos aren't as visible as they should be, so let's fix that up real quick for the team. Serious Esports running the Obama. Pretty funny stuff. Very serious about their craft. On the flip side, Zone 8 having a beautiful, beautiful logo. And there you go. You guys can see that a little better for the next one, for the next succeeding around. And hopefully, we can see Serious Esports pick it up and get on the board as well. So welcome guys to Hanamura. Always a beautiful map to see. The pink cherry blossoms do fall on the best graphic settings. And half minute remaining for the action to come our way. It is going to be a main here from Chromie. They are going to be sacrificing the D.Va in this pseudo 3-3. It is technically a 2-1-3 as Chromie going to be playing the Ice Wall. The DPS May will try to get the freeze on going. On the flip side, Serious Esports looking to actually play that 2-2-2 with a Reinhardt and a D.Va composition. So Element gonna be going up and down. I think they're really expecting a Mei from the opposite side as well. So they are gonna use the D.Va to try and bait out the Ice Wall before brawling on in. Cash gonna be on that Reaper, very close in that CQC, very, very strong. And here comes the Ice Wall now to separate Inside Coffee and Ocarina away from the rest of the squad. Cash forces the raid farm early, and now on the inside comes Zone 8. They just want to get the tags and the bags. Jun out in front, gonna pop the ice wall early as well as the ice block, and this is Zone 8 now repositioning away from the inside. Zone 8 doesn't really want to go all the way in. They have a Zenyatta that they do need to take care of, and they can't use the Discord Orb if they don't get line of sight. So instead, playing to the map, gonna go straight to the point. Now they have some space. Ice Wall set on up. Cash though on the opposite side, trying to take care of an Infect XYZ, and that's a Reaper with First Blood. Beautiful Fire Grenade though coming on out from Inside Coffee. 2 on the board here for the Reaper. Cheese gonna get Nana boosted up, and Serious Esports finally looking to be able to get a capture onto the point. One tick already tried to be taken. It's a team wipe going the way of the Singaporean squad, and they are showing their stuff. They have picked it up, and they are going to be ready to go for point B. So Zone 8 had a good battle plan. Ice Wall someone away on that point and force a rotation, but they didn't really expect the Reaper on the left-hand side to take care of the support line early. And with the Lucio under duress, had to pop the heals to try and stay alive. Couldn't get the speed boost on that. And yeah, Serious Esports having the velocity in their favor. Now Chromie's still ready with the Ice Wall, setting it up. Gonna be isolating the Reinhardt and the D.Va, but where is the follow-up from Zone 8? Non-existent. Chromie though is close to the Blizzard. Wavikes gonna be out in front. Oh, gonna get whooped on down. Never mind, he still stays on. Stuxy Boy with a Graviton Surge takes care of one Ice Wall there from Jun to try and save his team. But the advantage already for the defense. This is gonna be Serious Esports with a dry push instead, trying to charge up their ultimates for the next one. Blizzard, Shatter, and the Death Blossom are all available. Sound Barrier gonna be close. Self-destruct coming on up as well. And this is Zone 8 with a small but insignificant ult disadvantage. Stuxy Boy getting so much value with that Graviton Surge there, just sucking their opponents in, and well, that was really thanks to Chromie stalling for a time. They should have actually went for the push against the Reinhardt and the D.Va to be a little more decisive, but in the end, their plan B worked out in their favor. Now a brawl into Hanamura Castle again. This time, Serious Esport coming in through the center. Ice Wall out in front, double blizzards. It is gonna be Snowball showing everyone a Winter Wonderland. Where's the Deadeye? Poke your face, looking cool, gonna get 3. A grab the surge there from Hanamura as well, and make that a Transcendence rather from Hanamura. Suxy Boy popping the bubble, interesting enough, and Zone 8 using 4 ultimates for that defense. On the flip side, only 1 came on out from Serious Esports. They really didn't need to use the Transcendence there, but they are going to swap things over. Gonna be the Ana instead here for Hanamura, using the sidelines and trying to get away from their opponents. Oh, we also see a Genji here for Chromie. So the Nano Blade is going to be the win condition here for the Thai squad. On the flip side, we got 4 ultimates still ready to go for Serious Esports, and here they go through the center again. The problem right now for Serious Esports is they have no real way to contest Poker Face and Chromie on that high ground. Stuxy Boy doing the same as well, but as it's gonna be poor Waviquez all alone, gonna get taken care of by the brawling faction on the point. Zone 8 now trying to zone out their opponents with the Ice Wall. Here comes Chromie dashing on in, grab the search, Salto Shock coming on out, where's the Death Blossom, Cash in the center, and gonna take care of the Genji into that fight. Now here comes Cheese, now boosted up. Waviquez gonna get the pin onto Inside Coffee. Prime positioning there for the Reinhardt, but the first stick now taken here by Serious Esports. In fact, XYZ trying his mightiest to stay alive on the point. Hanamura gonna drop on down. Ice will set on up the Ana, gonna sacrifice his life for the greater good. Chromie now on the Doomfist, gets to take care of one. Suxy Boy gonna be on that Wrecking Ball as well. Pile Driver connecting and gets the D-Mech. So in the end, Zone 8 able to stall for time. The Ana sacrifice was worth the wait. Chromie and Snuxy Boy getting some value off the Doomfist as well as with that Wrecking Ball, and Zone 8 able to hold on for dear life. Now another swap this time, it's Infect XYZ gonna be on the Zen Ana pairing. Does mean that this is more about displacement. Interesting that they are gonna still stick with the Reinhardt. Never mind, the Zarya is gonna come on in. I was gonna say the Reinhardt Wrecking Ball, not really the most, the most interesting pairing, the most synergetic pairing, but in the end, it is gonna be back to the classics but without the speed. Waviquez though, as well as his teammate, gonna get caught out in the crossfire, and that is gonna be Cheese and Casheville able to clean that one up. 3 on the board right now here for the side of Serious Esports, and as we clip into the wall, Jun able to take care of 2. Shire now connecting onto Hanamura as well as Tuxi Boy. Clean plays there from Serious Esports. And that is the show. No speed equals Ice Wall will trap you, and Zone 8 gonna learn that the hard way. We are gonna swap things sides. But looking at that time bank, 258 here for Serious Esports. Not bad at all.
Initiating match.
What went wrong there for Zone 8? The Ice Wall really just being so decisive from Jun. Went for the Blizzard, and that was fresh swaps from Zone 8. So really no way of counterplay. No real what they call this, decisive play as well from Zone 8. They could have actually went from flank on the right hand side, maybe get the Doomfist to get a pick or 2, or at least back on out earlier straight to the point. But in the end, they just watched their team get frozen in front of them. Not really the best way to go, and Elsa can attest to that one. But anyway, back into the arcade, with Zone 8 playing a pretty standard goats, but still having the Mei, and it is gonna be their pocket strat. It's what they're comfy with playing on Hanamura. It is what it is, no Diva. Stuxy Boy trying to maybe play the Symmetra to allow the teleporter through the gate, but we'll see if Zone 8 is gonna actually commit into that one. On the flip side, Serious Esports gonna be running the Ashe. Gonna have the Doomfist as well as that Roadhog. So a lot of DPS potential here for Serious Esports. The Orisa able to stay on, gonna be out in front, and the defense gonna be relying on the Baptiste and the Mercy to keep them alive. So here we go again. The sides have been flipped. Another round into Hanamura. Cheese setting on up by the corner. Interesting that he's a little close to the gate, might be a little dangerous, especially with Chromie in position. So the Ice Wall right now gonna get into play. Cash gonna try to go for the charge, sees no one whatsoever, and Effect XYZ gonna be the last one in this pack. And Zone 8 right now taking the high ground, looking to rotate straight to the point. Jundo, good shot onto Infect XYZ. Well, we're gonna get a pause. Oh no, is this gonna be a really indecisive pause right now as the brawl is about to start. Chromie, a little tactical perhaps here for Zone 8 as they are waiting on for their internet to be a little better. Here they come on the attack. Very dangerous situation right now for both squadrons. We have a barrier in play already here for Cheese. And this might be a little tactical here for Chromie, because they do know that the Doomfist is trying to charge up that punch. They spot out Cheese all the way on the high ground. They are getting really good tactical information for this one. So hopefully it is going to be all good in the hood. Going on back, we are going to get the unpause. And in the flip side, Series Esports does know they're coming to the center. Now, good respect there for both teams. They decided to back on out. Neither squad wants to engage, especially after the pause. And here we go again. It's a little bit of deja vu, but the I-Field is into play. Chromie right now trying to go for the freeze, and Cheese with the tag onto one. The I-Field, though, has run out, and that's the Orisa falling into this fight. But still on the board, Series Esports with the advantage. Beautiful res from Ocarina, bring back the Orisa into the fight. But Snuxy Boy getting some good damage done. 90 energy and a dream. Gonna get the barrier just in time. Finally gonna fall to the hand of Jun, and as well as the Doomfist. But Vavicez swapping things back, gonna be on that Wrecking Ball, takes care of two. Speed is key here for Zone 8 to have the advantage. Now Pokerface gonna be on the Tracer, and this is Zone 8 throwing everything they have at the Singaporean squad. The Roadhog though looking for the hook, and here we go with the right around play. Beautiful hook right now to just force the Tracer to recall, but still, this should be enough for Zone 8 to get a tactical advantage on the point. Here comes Cashiam still, just rolling on out, Meteor Strike available, looking to land straight forward, wants to go for the Zenyatta, not getting the angle, gonna go into the Shillings instead. Series Esports goes for the punch, Infected Explosive takes care of the I-Field. Chromie now with a tag onto one. The Baptiste out of the fight, and no Amp Matrix used into this one. So in the end, Zone 8 getting these kills, getting some ult charge. Cheese looking stinky into this one. Beautiful hold though to drop down Chromie. But in Zone 8, gonna get 6 minutes on the board.
New defense point. Objective B.
It's 5 ultimates already here for the side of the attacking squadron. Wavika is gonna swap things over to the Reinhardt as well to allow for an even better brawl. On the flip side, it is Series Esports still staying on with the Orisa Roadhog as well as the Batiste. So what is their positioning? Straight on the point, a little questionable. Could have Jaxi just taken the high ground instead, especially allowed Jud to pop off and pop heads. We'll see right now how the Red Hand squad is gonna play this. Jun gonna be playing to the right hand side, pocketed up by Ocarina. Graviton Surge into play. I-Field right now set on up, taken down quite quickly. Pokerface setting on up, gonna go for the pulse bomb, gets absolutely nothing. But 2 on the board here for Zone 8 Element, gonna pop the whole hog, discorded up, beautiful focus fire there. And this is Zone 8 taking care of the tank line, wants to go for Jun. Ocarina though flying on in the Valkyrie, and here comes Bob off the point however. So where is the contest? A lot of damage though being done by the battery assisted Butler, and here we go with the I-Field to keep him alive. So in the end, the Batiste getting some value for the Doomfist and the Bob. Zone 8 getting 1 quick tick, but speed isn't everything, and they do need some more sustain. That was way too close for Series Esports. If Jun wasn't able to get that Bob out, that would have been the show. But now they are gonna potentially swap things over. The Supercharger might be wasted here, as it is gonna be a Reinhardt Zarya swap into this fight. A Zenyatta for Ocarina as well. No more Mercy this time, so the pocket play isn't gonna be on the Jun. It is gonna be a situation of focus fire instead. Now, a swap again for Zone 8. It is going to be a Flying Goats composition between Ravicez and Snuxy Boy. They are on the right-hand side looking to take the high ground away from Series Esports and then displace Jun from his opposite end. Now Wavicez gonna lead the charge, has been showing up with this Winston so far. A pin attempt coming on out from Cheese, but still Jun with some free shots behind the App Matrix. Easy picks here for Series Esports, and this has to be a reset for Zone 8. The value from that App Matrix inside Coffee, playing the map geometry right, putting it straight in front of Jun, and that will allow anyone to just shoot through the screen. Inside Coffee and Jun on this high ground right now, just going for a sneaky peeky, cheeky little kind of engagement. The Transcendence available here for Hanamura. They're gonna go through the center again, and here we go with a punch coming on out from Crash himself. Snuxy Boy though taking care of the I-Field first and foremost, and a leap on in from Wavicez straight to the point, displacing the Ashe already. But here goes Bob. Oh no, he's gonna drop on down. Ineffective Bob there from Jun, not a big mistake honestly for this defense because they really needed that 1.2k hefty body on the field. Chromie now taking care of 2. Wavikes takes care of Jun as well. Amp Matrix set on up here from inside Coffee, but it just might not be enough. A Shatter there cancelled by Chromie. The shield bash on point. Where is the tick though for Zone 8? We have a Mei here from Cashium still. Snuxy Boy putting the self-destruct and the Zenyatta as well as the Mei hiding behind Ice Wolf. Jun right now gonna be on the Doomfist instead. Here comes the Gravity Surge to put the Winston and the Brigitte in their place. A punch on in from Jun again, and Snuxy Boy with a take down on the 1. Counter grab right now. Element gonna get caught into that one. Soundfire here from Infect XYZ as well. 4 on the board here for Zone 8. Inside Coffee, the only one left, and here comes Cashium still one more time. Ice block to stall things out, but invulnerability has a price, and it is gonna be no mobility whatsoever. Ocarina now gonna be on that Wrecking Ball, gonna die so quickly, and it is gonna be a swan song here as Zone 8 does get the capture on Hanamura as well.
Score 2-2.
Time bank though in favor of Serious Esports, so it is gonna be Zone 8 with the attack into this one on the initial round. We'll see though if Serious Esports can put up a valiant defense as well. They were able to hold on for quite a while on that second point, but just a big mistake there for Serious Esports. They really needed that Bob on the field, on the point. Heartbreaking there for the Singaporean squad, because they really look to be in form here on 2CP. So for Zone 8, a dive composition is again with the GOATs. It is going to be a 3-3. So again, displacement is the name of the game, taking high ground, forcing Serious Esports to move away from positions that they optimally want to do. On the flip side, we do have a Sombra potentially from Jun, so maybe the Hack Hero can actually get some value into this fight. Jun right now just cloaking around, gonna put the Translocator on the high ground, so that does mean he might go for a hack on the med pack there just to deny it out. Scouting information here for Serious Esports. They see the float's composition coming their way, and Jun now knows he can go for the assassination on the Zenyatta if he is given the opportunity. The Sombra in position. Hanamura trying to turn around, avoiding all the shots, translocating on out. Serious Esports getting a good entry engagement with 20% on the board already. But speaking of the board, it's going to be Zone 8 straight to the point. Beautiful pin there from Cheese. Takes care of Chromie. That is another fender bender there. Cheese now on the board. He gets 2. Push on in from the Reinhardt, forcing Wavikes back into the spawn. Does he go? And the only one who gets any takedowns here for Zone 8 is Pokerface, but still not really enough in the scheme of things. Quarter of the way there for that Graviton Surge. On the flip side, Serious Esports right now. Oh, Jun messing up the Translocator there, but he is quite close to the EMP. So this is going to be the big game changer. Oh! It is going to be a little bit of damage going his way, so Snuxy Boy just running him over. Just going to get the decloak on the Sombra, and the first stick taken already here by the side of Zone 8. Serious Esports not really putting up the fight, and Cashium still going to drop. EMP now finally comes from Jun, but it might be a little too late. Here comes the Transcendence from Hanamura, not affected by that one. Beautiful positioning here from Zone 8, and now they're trying to stay on alive. Who is the one Nana boosted up? It's Inside Coffee. Boosto not getting much value into this one, and Serious Esports losing both their Ana and the Reinhardt. The Lucian now trying to stay alive on the corner, gonna fall, and another set of mistakes there from Serious Esports. It seems like they always have their battle plan available. They have this optimal way of doing things, but in terms of the execution, it just doesn't pan out for them. And now Zone 8 able to take advantage of that and get these takedowns, move on in with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining for this push. Crown Rage as well as Soundbar available here for Zone 8, but we have a rally coming on out here from Cashium still. The Soundbar though gonna affect 5. Snuxy Boy quite low, gonna get D-Mech before the self-destruct comes. Beautiful hack there from Jun. That is gonna be the Baby Diva pretty much out of commission for this fight. A minute remaining, and this is gonna be a valiant defense here from Serious Esports. They are gonna be able to hold on, and that initial pick on Snuxy Boy really putting a big dampen on Zone 8 and their tank potential. The Diva, of course, can be very strong for the peel, especially against the Sombra. And now, that is a one-step, two-step kind of deal here for Serious Esports. With the pick-off on Snuxy Boy early, Jun was able to farm up the EMP quickly again, and has 4 ultimates now on his side. Serious Esports, though, setting on up again. This might be the light show here from the Red Sombra. All gonna be up to Jin this time. He can't blow his ultimate like the Bob. All eyes on him. Looking to drop on down. Hanamura though playing it smart, trying to hide, waiting for that EMP. Jun doing the same, but now it's gonna be an EMP on the fight, trying to combo things up. Hanamura trying to charge up that Transcendence, not gonna have it as of the moment, and now 2 on the board. You really need to get those Orb of Destructions to get the hits, to get that clutch trans in position. But Jun now with a tag onto 1, a hack onto Wavicast to pretty much neuter the Primal Rage and its mobility. Cashiam still with a tag onto the Zenyatta right now, and this is gonna be the Winston going for a quick little zap or 2. Zone 8 still in this fight, but albeit barely. Cashiam still now finally getting the mace to the face. Stuxy Boy knows this fight is over. Chromie gonna be on that Moira, but the chances of them being successful will be fading away as soon as the life of the Moira is gonna get snuffed out. There you go, Serious Esports holding on point B, and this might be a situation that point A is very much what matters here for Zone 8.
3-2. Switching sides.
So again, Zone 8 gonna be on the defense this time. 3 minutes though. Gonna be a hard fought kind of victory for them if they want to go for the 3-0 sweep. On the flip side, Serious Esports really wants to force out the map 4 and potentially a map 5 for a reverse sweep. Both teams again at a 2-3 marker in terms of their standing, so really whoever loses this fight will be mathematically out of the running for a playoff seed. It's already a dangerous spot to be 3 losses in the open division, and getting that 4th really just means you should pack it up and go home. Just finish up the next week so you can get your easy $10, and that's gonna be the show. But anyway, Jun feeling it with that Sombra. Got a lot of value with those EMPs. Couldn't actually force it out off Hanamura, but proper timing there for Serious Esports. If they popped the EMP a little earlier, that would have been a little better, because Hanamura didn't have the trance available, but that's information that they didn't know. What they can do though is go for the hack onto the Zenyatta first to get a little bit of the ult counter. But now, a 2-1-3 here for Serious Esports. They'll be running the Batiste with the Lucia and the Brigitte. No Zenyatta for this 2-1-3, so the Sombra Goats in full force. On the flip side, Hanamura gonna be coming up with Poker Face and XYZ. Gonna be a lot of damage potentially here from Zone 8, but the healing might be a little, a little left to be desired. Zone 8 moving around. Poker Face, beautiful pick onto Ocarina. The 2-shot there, getting a takedown onto the Haitian. And now Dynamite tossed the nut. So Zone 8 tossing the Dynamite on the inside. Not shooting it though. So Poker Face wants to use the fuse timer just to see if where Serious Esports is. Serious Esports on the flip side is just waiting for the Batiste to be in position again. But the Staggers really wasting a lot of time here for the Singaporean squad. Jundo getting in position again. Looking for the hack. Wavicast putting up the shield just in time. And here we go again with the reposition here from the side of Serious Esports. Cheese out in front, facing off against Wavicast. The 2 shield bearers just parallel to one another. Fire Strikes being tossed or not, but Wavicast does have the advantage. I feel early from Ocarina. Fire Strike now gonna get that shatter available. Gonna get the stun onto, but Inside Coffee gets the frag and will get the sound barrier as well. The Immortality Field here from Hanamura, not really gonna lead into much. Graviton Surge from Stuxy Boy. Poker Face gonna drop on down to the whip shot. Make that the Bob of Poker Face. We have a Meteor Strike here from Chromie. Very desperate times here from Zone 8, but Jun gonna get the hack on out. Ocarina now with a tag onto 1. And with Serious Esports getting the capture on point A, Hanamura will at the very least end up as a draw. So we are going to go for another map. If Serious Esports does take this one, we are going to go for a map 4 chosen by Zone 8 as a hybrid map. On the flip side, if it's going to be a tie, we are going to go for our first tiebreaker, which is Busan. And I think it's Ilios rather, which is Ilios in the open division map pool. But anyway, Serious Esports really wants to take the victory into this one. Beautiful hack onto Infect XYZ. They now know the trance is available, so that is gonna be the Zenyatta, the first on their target priority list. Jundo gonna pop that EMP and still doesn't get Infect XYZ even though he already knew. Zone 8 though, still lacking the sustain after that one as Chromie does fall. A teammate onto Stuxy Boy. Ashara now coming on out, but it is gonna be a Zenyatta taking a tag onto the Brigitte. 2 on the board here for the defense. Ocarina with a counter kill. And Infect XYZ, if you don't shut him down, he is gonna get these frags. Zone 8 right now showing up today with the support line, getting the kills. Poker Face on the board as well. And yeah, Zone 8 able to hold on for dear life. So it wasn't really the trance that kept Zone 8 alive. Well, it kind of did, of course. But the bigger issue for Serious Esports was after the trance, Infect XYZ was just getting so much value from those Orbs of Destruction with the Discord Orb. Easy kills here for the Zenyatta, uncontested in that last part of the fight. A rally now coming on out from Chromie again. Zone 8, playing with the time bank. So early rally before the start of the fight, but it is still gonna be the attacking squad forced to go for the engage. Cheese though, getting the pin onto Wavicaz, and that's huge value here for the Reinhardt. A soundbarrier now from inside Coffee to keep the sustain and to keep them topped up. Ocarina on the high ground, grab the surge into play. Stuxy Boy with the bomb, but it's gonna be Jun with that May Ice Wall, completely clutch for this fight. Wavicaz now back into the fight, gonna fall on down. A trance again from XYZ, grab the surge into play. Stuns are coming on out, but no one is dying whatsoever. Who's close next? It's gonna be Jun with that Blizzard, making a quick little mockery out of Wildcats and his armor, gonna turn him into Icicle, but she's still gonna fall to the hand of the Reinhardt, and the defense now having the advantage. Is this gonna be the draw that we're looking for? The Immortality Field gonna get taken down by the Zenyatta, and now displacement here for the attacking squad. Serious Esports not in the best position. They're gonna force things out with the Graviton Surge, with the Sound Barrier, but still no follow-up whatsoever. Now the stun connecting onto 2. The only one left is Jun, and here we go, a tie on Hanamura. Ilios gonna be our next map. Ilios tiebreaker. Ilios tiebreaker right there. ridiculous stuff. Play of the game. Gonna go on over to Infex XYZ. It's Ilios for TV1, Busan for Type TV2. Still BO3 though. It's still a BO3. So a draw. In the end, guys, we are gonna get the most redundant situation. So round 1 now gonna start, and Ocarina actually gonna stick with that Lucio. So it is gonna be the old school Mercy Lucio pairing between Inside Coffee and Ocarina. Again, all really dependent on this big, juicy, deep hole in the middle of the map. In the meantime, a leap on in again from Wavicaz. Already Stuxy Boy gonna be there alongside him as well. Jun and Cheese though getting on the board, and it is gonna be the saving the day here for the side of Serious Esports. Jun out in front, gonna go for the rifle shots. Here comes the Winston as well of Wavicaz on the right hand side. The zaps are coming. The hook doesn't really lead into the well, but in the end it's still gonna be a takedown. And you can see that it was Element trying to get the hook into the well, and Cheese was like, nope, bring him back, I'm gonna hold him back, and as like, okay, I'm just gonna kill him then in front of me. Serious Esports getting on the board first, gets that initial capture. Inside Coffee alongside Kashev still just flying along. Ocarina there as well. The airspace really cluttered here for the side of Serious Esports. Everyone just having fun with the windmill as well as the well. And now the first frag going the way of Serious Esports again. Chromie gonna be on the Genji this time, and it is gonna be a standard 2-2-2 instead. Welcome back to the dive from Zone 8. The Prime Rage though available here for Wavicaz. And the last time we saw him on this Winston, he got so much value with the Primals on Numbani. Zone 8 right now still staying on, but Kashev still now with a tag onto 1. And who is gonna deal with this Pharah, who's getting free shot after free shot? Another stagger here for the side of Zone 8 means that Serious Esports is just having free reign with this point. I think she's already decided to make some dinner while waiting with the barrier, because Kashev Sil has just been getting these picks all the way from long range. Now a bomb from Stuxy Boy into the air takes care of the Pharah Mercy. How the hell does that even work? As Wavicaz gonna go for that primal range. Zone 8 making the biggest opening there with the biggest bomb. Jun gonna fall to the Angry Monkey, and who really expected that kind of engagement? Wavicaz though with a tag on to 1. Inside Coffee gonna get the res on the Jun, but he's all the way on the side of Spawn. And Zone 8 with the cheekiest of all bombs gets that to work. Stuxy Boy, Hail Mary, full of praise, gets that touchdown. So the shots are coming from Zone 8 again. Snuxy Boy really needs to get back into the mech. And now they have 3 ultimates ready to go. The Transcendence, of course, to keep them alive from a Rocket Barrage. In fact, XYZ having that Nano boost available for a while because, or maybe even get that Electro Cowboy bang with the Deadeye. But Bob into play. There we go. Electro Cowboy gonna get a lock on onto 2. The 2 supports immediately torn apart. Bob Brown trying to get some shots. Gonna get a sleep dart for his trouble. And now Poker Face showing up today. Unfortunately, the distance on the Pharah makes him adjust to save. But in the end, still 2 on the board here for the McCree after the beautiful Deadeye. Let's watch that one again as Poker Face takes care of the 2 supports. You can see the McCree just able to get the sightlines onto not 1 but also 2 just through the barrier and get that takedown. Poker Face though still staying on Ocarina to the right hand side. The far mercy between Kashipsil and inside Coffee gonna be floating on through the center and a dive on in from Wavicus and Snuxy Boy in coordination. But now this might be Chromie's time to shine. The Hero Blade will be important. No Nano Boost as of yet. Will they wait on it? Infects XYZ getting a lot of value with this Ana. Heal in midair. Needs to get the shot to connect. Sleep Dart doesn't count. And now Chromie is ready to go. Infect XYZ 1% away. Will Zone 8 try to force things out or will they go for the retake instead? They are gonna back on out. In fact, XYZ in a bad spot. Chromie right now brawling again. A 1-for-1 trade. The Genji kept alive by the bubble shield, but it's too late at the end as Kashyap still keeps the rockets going. 3 on the board for Sears Esports. 8 HP at the Dream. And the Dream is gonna be done with a retake on the point. But Poker Face again. 2 on the board. Here comes the res. And this is because the McCree trying to play the hero. Very dangerous though for Poker Face. And where is Sears Esports and their aggression? They could have actually gone for the McCree there. An easy pick would have worked out in their favor. Now the Blade right now. And Zone 8 with the win condition. Trying to carve a path of distraction. 12 HP though. And the Dream. Rocket Barrage now into play. But Poker Face again. Deadeye connecting. Zone 8 getting so much value with the Deadeye right there. The Nano Blade a little left to be desired. But still gonna be enough for the Thai squad to get the flip on back. Now Series Esports gonna decide to go for a speedy lineup. They have the Lucia still. They are gonna go for the Tracer, getting at that Doomfist. And now Jun, oh! Avoids the flashbang at the last moment, but still gets fragged out by Hanamura! The Zenyatta, all the way on the opposite side, takes care of the Tracer, takes care of the Lucia. Discord up onto the Doomfist, and this is just a 1-2-3. Let's go from Zone 8. Cheese tried to stay alive in this one, but looking to be stinky instead. Zone 8 right now, just one more frag away from getting the first point here on Ilios. Element all alone. Jun gonna drop on down. And that's, what? Did the Tracer fall? And that is the Tracer falling on down.
Score 1-0.
Next up on the list gonna be a Lighthouse into this fight. We are gonna get the Lucia this time from Infect XYZ, and that was just Zone 8 getting more value out of their ultimates compared to Series Esports. An attempted stagger there from Series Esports. Jundo getting hampered not once but twice. Once to the Zenyatta and once to the well itself. But here we go again. Zone 8 right now, just one map away. One round away, rather, from match victory. Lighthouse might be the shining beacon of hope for them and their OD playoff chances as Wavicus now with the charge on in again. All the way out in front. In fact, XYZ, of course, rallying the troops. And interesting, the high ground taken here by Series Esports. Zone 8 playing the smart, gonna go straight inside of the point. They know they don't really want to deal too much with the McCree, so they're staying a little close, but will have a lot of utility with their positioning. Objective now activated, and here comes the Doomfist now trying to go for the punch. Kashyap still rolling on out, unable to secure the kill. Jun now versus Poker Face in the McCree off. Here comes a charge on in from Wavicus. The pin doesn't connect, but it's still gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. Now the Doomfist quite low, and a brawl on the point again. Chromie now getting on the board. The right hand side taken here by Sears Esports, but still the Brigitte is so strong in CQC. The mace to the face. Swing, swing, swing. It is gonna be the show here for Zone 8. 3% right now and counting. The initial capture going the way of the Thai squad. Poker Face now looking to get in position again. And in the meantime, it is gonna be Wavicus hammering away at absolutely nothing. Cash Ipsil though, gonna swap things over to the Junkrat, and this is quite strong in CQC, but it feels like it's not really gonna be the best pick for their lineup. Instead, they are gonna go for the Hanzo. So this does tell me that Serious Esports is gonna be playing on the ice side as much as they can till they get the picks to impose their will. Jun is close to the Deadeye, but look at this. Stuxy Boy with a sneaky grab. Gonna get all of them. I feel right now. Set on up, but inside Coffee, the first to fall. Jun gonna get a frag on back to Wavukes, but still Zone 8 with the advantage. Snoxy Boy, the sneakiest right here. Zone 8 with another victory in a clash. Checking that one out again. The eye feel a little too late for the caster, but the Batiste able to save a few of the lives right there. Zone 8 though, still playing aggressively, went for the push, and now they have 5 ultimates in the bank. Ring-a-ding-ding, ult economy in favor of Zone 8. They do waste the Shatter though, as it does get blocked. Poker Face right now with the Deadeye. Jun as well, priming this one up. Can he actually get a lock onto a target? Zarya almost gets caught, but the wall is there to protect him. Hanamura ready with that trance. A Soundbarrier popped here by the side of the Red Hand squad, and in the end, it is going to be 3 on the board. The Transcendence there, gonna get blocked on up in terms of line of sight, and Serious Esports gonna pretty much get that team kill. Impressive stuff, and let's just watch that one again. So what went wrong there for Hanamura? In fact, XYZ not popping the sound barrier as well, and here we go with the trance. It's just too little too late, as the damage coming on out from Element, he gets in the face of their opponents as well, and the bubble of course cuts off line of sight technically, so Serious Esports gonna be staying on the point right now. Poker Face though, beautiful punch onto Jun, and things look really dire here for the SC Squadron. Soundbarrier now coming on out. Stuxy Boy with another beautiful Graviton Surge. He's been completely clutch here on Ilios Lighthouse, and again, he's gonna get the same results. Team kill going the way of Zone 8, and now 10% and counting. Can Serious Esports come on back, or will this be it? Cashium still gonna swap things over to the Tracer, but Wavukes with the pin onto the Tracer, and Zone 8 will be able to pretty much secure this one overtime, taking away the Thai squad though all the way out in front, and GG well played to both teams, but Zone 8 with the 3-0 sweep in the match history.
Play of the game.
GG well played to both teams. Jundo gonna get play of the game with the McCree. Few shots coming their way, and I think that's a trance. Yeah, so much damage. Oh, the Amp Matrix, guys, the Amp Matrix. The headshot just insta giving the poor Lucio, and it really just goes to show, it's like you have a Widowmaker instead on your roster with a beautiful combo between the Batiste and the McCree.